Oh goodness. Let's be spooky.
Wow.
It's time for review with the Jew. Review with the spooky Jew.
It needs to be
Like this.
I mean,
Like this.
that's very spooky.
Welcome to Review with the Jew. Tyra Sanchez, if you are here, knock 3 times. Is she glowing?
She's really glowing.
Oh yay! And Craction! Hey everybody, it's me, Miss Cracker, and it's time for Review with the Jew! RuPaul's Drag Race Season 12, Episode 9. I wouldn't settle for anything less. And it's spooky Review with the Jew this week. To begin, Jan kisses the workroom mirror goodbye, which I never got to do. My nose got in the way.
Can you test it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, luckily I got a little bit. After many episodes of excellent performances and getting completely overlooked by the judges, it's time for Jan to go home. But it doesn't matter, I'm not upset about it. I'm ready for the episode!
The winner of RuPaul's Drag Race receives a 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics and a cash prize of $100,000.
It's a new day in the workroom.
Oh, it's a new day in the workroom. The girls come in trying to give as much energy as Jan would have. You can't! Widow's like, there's no place like home, Kansas, but don't expect to see me anytime soon. All the other girls are like, are you sure?
You've been flatlining, Mother.
Wow.
Boop! It's time for a mini challenge. RuPaul comes in dressed like Dorothy from the Golden Girls. The mini challenge today is the Pretty Kitty Litter Challenge or something. The girls have to get in quick kitty drag, hey kitty girl, and sell a sponsored kitty litter product. Say that 10 times fast. No time for pussyfooting around, round. Oh, it is apparent right away that Jackie is going to win. Not only is her segment 15 minutes long, dressed up as Eartha Kitten, Jackie has a non-stop volley with RuPaul. Serena Williams. Heidi doesn't know about cats. She starts using the cat toys as chew toys, but it's fine because, you know, Heidi. So we don't care. I need to wet my whistle. You ever heard of old grandpa say, wet your whistle? Oh, well, I never was there ever a cat so clever as Jada Essence Hall. Jada is looking statuesque as ever. You know, catuesque. Not poletrix. I guess she's a polecat. The polecat is a skunk.
Oh, I don't know why I feel like you're talking like a grandpa that lived on the farm in 1948
I
or something.
did. 1948 is exactly when like agrarian culture was still respected in America. But of course the winner for this mini challenge is Jackie. This is Jackie's second mini challenge win. Boop! That means it's time for the main challenge. And the main challenge today is Choices 2020, the most fabulous debate in history, herstory. The girls are going to get together for a presidential debate as lady candidates, imagining a world in which we listen to women's ideas during a debate instead of criticizing their hair and makeup. Did she just cough? She's too old! What happens when she gets on her period, right?
Yeah.
Like, why does Hillary Clinton have to have a wardrobe team and Bernie Sanders can, you know, dress like that? It's workshop time! RuPaul comes in with Raven and they are going to help these girls workshop their presidential debates. I guess this is kind of gonna be like Snatch Game minus the celebrity impressions. Why is Raven dressed like Sailor Moon ready to serve beer at Oktoberfest? Why is Heidi dressed as Mrs. Rogers? But it doesn't matter because she has Ru on the floor with her closet jokes. Right? If Ru talks to you about something, that means she wants to talk about it all the time. To the beat of the rhythm of the night.
It's just the most obvious thing in the world.
Gigi's like, it's not that I don't care about politics, it's just that I'm scared that when I'm listening, something is gonna go in this side and out that side. Ru's like, well, you're really good at fashion, so why don't you stick with what you're good at? Pat, 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 pat.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Widow has the jitters. She's like, you know what? I have been in the bottom before, and if I'm in the bottom again, it's fine. I will fight my way through. And Raven brings up a good point. If you don't prepare to bottom, you may not have to bottom. That philosophy has not always worked out for me, by the way. Shout out to all the bottoms! When's Fleet Week? Jackie Cox is not registered to vote. Not because she's un-American, just because she's not American. She is from Canada. The queen in the north is shaking in her bandage outfits. Not dressed for the weather. Yes, Jackie is from Canada. Now keep that in mind because it may or may not come up 100 times later on. Time to get in makeup!
Makeup is fun. You can be anything you want to be.
Widow's like, I feel really good about today. Am I a genius or am I just delirious from staying up all night long? Well, Jackie's like, woo! I love politics! I love being funny in politics! Crystal's like, is there anyone else who would like to talk about politics besides Jackie?
Anyone here really passionate about politics besides Jackie?
But no, don't worry, Jackie's gonna talk about politics. And she actually does bring up some amazing points about how Trump's infamous bans against travel from mostly Muslim countries has deeply impacted people all over this country in very painful ways. All right, it's time for the challenge! The special guest judge today is Rachel Bloom, and also Jeff Goldblum is there. Now, in case you don't know this, I am a huge Rachel Bloom stan. She is the creator of a show called Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, which if you haven't seen it, you should see it right away because she is an amazing ally for queer people, trans people, LGBTQIA+ community members, people suffering from mental illness, and above all, the Jews! She doesn't forget how we suffered. I have done Rachel Bloom cosplay. I got to meet Rachel Bloom one time.
One time, she punched me in the face. It was awesome.
Rachel is totally at home as a judge in this queer space. You can tell she's one of those girls that was defending gays before they were gay, you know, like in elementary school. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
girl, like, leave Scott alone, you know?
Right.
Scott's like, why am I different? You know? She's like, it's fine, I'll see you in drama club. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you were there, Caitlin.
I was
You
that
were
person,
there.
yeah.
Meanwhile, Jeff Goldblum does not know what drag is. Why are these men in wigs? Why are they so nervous? Why is this television? And you know what? Honestly, same. You may wonder why I am talking about the judges so much, and honestly, it's because this is one of the most struggle-filled challenges I have ever seen. The very best of the girls sort of muddled through, but my favorite part of the whole challenge is that you can see the fear behind all of their eyes. Every time they deliver a line, they're like, and that's why I'm on this platform. You know what I mean? But here's the long and short of it. Gigi brings back the robot.
A robot.
Crystal brings back El DeBarge. Jackie is Canadian.
Oh, Canada.
Boring!
Heidi brings some Heidi.
I love toast.
And Jada, you know, looks great and nails it.
Look over there.
Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 Jeff Goldblum! It's time for the runway! And the runway theme for today is Stars and Stripes, but not your promo outfit. Those are different Stars and Stripes. Crystal Method.
What in the fuck am I looking at?
I don't know what this is. It looks like something out of Cartoon Network's Adult Swim, but I like it. Heidi. It's Heidi. So, Widow looks like the decorations at someone's retirement party. Jackie, usually j'adore a chador, but this is a hijab well done. A tailored coat. Is it weird that she's dressed as a British soldier? Is it weird that this is her entrance look? Jada is giving a skinny blue meanie from the Yellow Submarine, and I am here for it. By the way, she made this outfit herself. Hello, drag queens make things. Behind the scenes. Let's see, Drag Race is 90 minutes, and Untucked is only 30, so if you're not watching Untucked, you're still getting like 3/4 of the story. Heidi's like, thanks to Jada, my makeup has really gotten great. And Jada's like, well, we still have some work to do. Okay, it's time for the critiques. Here's what it boils down to. The judges are like, Widow, where are the jokes? I was up all night writing. Maybe I should have just gone to bed because nothing I do is worth it. Widow is like, within the infant rind of this small flower, Poison hath residence, and medicine power.
The thorns of a rose growing inward on itself.
What is this, Shakespeare? Come on, Umberto Eco! They say Jackie was less, oh, Canada, and more, oh, Canada. Jeff Goldblum takes a break to talk about Gigi's tuck. He is fascinated by the mechanics of it all. This is extremely awkward. But at the end of the day, Jada sold her debate and the runway. So she is the winner for today.
Confusion.
And last, I am such a Jada stan. I am very excited for this. She deserves a win after being just at the top of her game every single day. I actually am just now realizing how deep Jada's performance was, because she did her entire debate on a platform of confusion. And that is exactly the same tactic that Trump uses to keep us powerless every day. Look over here! Look at her! Lock her up! Now, as you know on Drag Race, where there is a top, there must be two bottoms. And today, we have Jackie and Widow again. Now it's time for these stars to earn their stripes or go home. I hope it's a Crazy Ex-Girlfriend song that they're gonna dance to.
Look at me, I'm so good at yoga.
Jeff Goldblum is in love with this entire process. Looking at the lip sync, he looks like Romeo discovering Juliet through the fish tank for the first time. I spent the whole time waiting for Jackie's reveal, but she kept her hijab on the whole time. Widow gives her best in this lip sync, and she is tearing up the stage, but she is no match for the New York mime work of Jackie Cox. And so at the end of the day, Jackie Cox prevails, and it's Widow who must sashay away. Now, it's crazy to think of Widow's journey. She started out as one of the top contenders in this race, and she left feeling that her inner struggles brought her down. I wanted to know what that experience was like, so today, I took a minute to talk to her.
Oh my God.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing as well as can be, you know, locked up like everybody else is.
Yeah, I see you have your stars and stripes on. So it is the day after your elimination. What are your feelings and emotions on this good day?
You know, I was disappointed in myself for, you know, not going further than where I, you know, ended. And I'm also, you know, very thankful for all the, like, fans that have like messaged me and people that have called me and sent me flowers and stuff like that. And so it makes me feel good knowing that I at least did something great while I was on the show.
I think that the narrative was that you were getting in your head or whatever. Do you feel like you were getting in your head, or do you feel like it was a really hard competition?
Well, it's both. You know, it's a hard competition because, you know, everybody walks in with, you know, there's a certain amount of strengths and skills, and they feel that that is what it, you know, what it takes, those skills alone. And you get there, you're like, oh shit, there's so much other things that I needed to be prepared for. And, you know, with Ru saying, well, you haven't been in the top in a while, you know, that was like, oh, thanks. I wasn't thinking about that, but just ripped my heart right out of my chest, why don't you?
Yeah, I remember when Ru came to my table and was like, so, Miss Cracker, you've never won anything. And I was like, I don't put that on my name tag, but yes, it's true. Even though you struggled a little bit in the last couple of weeks, like, there's that impression of you being a really powerful performer.
Thank you. And that's what I wanted to show, like, most of all, was that a big girl can give you all the dance and all the tricks, but I can also give you everything I can in a gown as well.
Oh, absolutely. And they will have you lip syncing in a gown if it's the last thing they do. So this is what I want to know from you. What is it that you want to do after we escape from these current challenging times? What is it that you want to do with your spotlight?
I mean, I want to be inspiring other entertainers of color or other entertainers that are, you know, larger than, you know, than what society thinks is appropriate. And I just want to inspire people just to, you know, fucking live their lives. And, you know, and the feedback that I've gotten from people is that, you know, it's just the greatest. I was like, well, at least I did my job.
Well, thank you so much for joining me here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And I hope that we're gonna get to see what you do next very soon. So here we are. We are down to just 6 girls.
Are we in the top 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I want you to do. Get on your televisions, watch the episode this week, and then come back and hang out with me again for another Review with a Jew. Do you feel spooked?
I do feel a little spooked.
It's dark outside.
I know, and we could definitely be murdered in this building and no one would find us.
Oh, absolutely. And there's not even any rodents to eat us.
Right.
Yeah.